Alright guys, Nnamdi Kanu legal team have said that the Supreme Court ruling on Nnamdi Kanu puts Nigerians at risk of illegal arrest, trial without due process. So the legal team of detained indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has raised alarm that the Supreme Court decision reversing is discharged by the Court of Appeal has created a precedent that endangers every Nigerian citizen. In a petition dated September 19, 2025, signed by Njoku Jude Njoku of the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Global Defense, the lawyers warned that by validating Kanu's extraordinary rendition from Kenya, the Appeals Court had effectively declared that no Nigerian is safe from abduction or trial without due processes. According to the defense team, the ruling delivered on December 15, 2025, which overturned the Court of Appeal's earlier discharge of Kanu, has collapsed constitutional rights into trivial irregularities and endangered state lawlessness in extraordinary rendition. In so doing, you have set a dangerous precedent that threatens not only one man, but the very foundations of Nigeria's constitutional democracy, the legal team said. The legal team added that the Appeals Court ruling eroded the finality of appellate discharges, exposing citizens to endless retails and ignored binding precedent, destabilizing this is most Nigerians' legal system be destroyed just to jail one man? He asked, the petition queried, insisting that the judgment sent a chilling message: no Nigerian is safe from abduction and trial without due process. The lawyers accused the justice of subordinating constitutional guarantees, particularly the right to a fair hearing under Section 36 of the 1999 Constitution, to statutory provisions of the Terrorism Prevention Act. The Constitution does not bend to statutes, the petition stated, arguing that the Supreme Court approach inverted the Supreme Clause in Section 1 of the Constitution, which declares the Constitution supreme over all the laws. The defense constitution further argued that extraordinary rendition stripped the court of competence from the onset, citing the landmark case of Madukalo versus Nkendeleme in 1962. They also maintained that the Court of Appeal's discharge of Kanu amounted to a final acquittal, meaning any further trial violates the constitutional protection against double jeopardy under Section 36, 9 in brackets. So the petition accused the Justice Kudirat Kekere Eko, the CJN, Muhammadu Garaba Ibrahim, Tijani Abubakar, and Emmanuel Agim of ignoring binding international obligations under the African Charter on Human and People's Rights, which Nigeria domesticated into law. See, no matter how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu legal team will continue to write, Nigerian governments have already, made Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fate. I've told us this time without number. If these people are to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they don't release him by not retrying him again. But you see, they don't want to release him. That is why they are still in the courts. If not, how can you ignore the part that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was extraordinary rendition from abroad? How can they deny that part? How can they deny that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's house was invaded? How can they deny that part in 2017? And in that invention, na lives na im waka go about uh, 28 lives were gone in that particular invention, and it was all ignored like nothing happened. You understand? Now they are busy. They are busy trying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even at this time that his health is failing, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have written again today. He has written again to Nigeria Medical Association that this he cannot bear again. They need to do something about his health. But these are what they have ignored. Because all they just want is persecute Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They will not stop. That is the truth. They will not stop. And they are not going to stop. They are not going to stop. Omoyele Sowore said it's only Igbos that will stop this. Because they are using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for bargain. But what if he dies in the custody? That is not it. That is not it. This man is sick. All they know today is just persecuting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We've forgotten that we have rules and regulations that abide this country. Those ones they don't throw and put for one side. Nigerian judiciary is soured. They can never be trusted again. Even with what is happening right now, anybody that is expecting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to get justice right now in justice, waiting be name again, or motor show court, she just wake up from sleep. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never get justice.